So, as announced, Cain Canning and Noel Mantock. Now, knowing Cain, is he more of a kicker or a puncher, Tiki?
He's mainly a puncher, but he's been working a lot on his kicks since the new rules come in. These new rules have only been in a year now. So he's been working a lot on his legs.
And they have been designed to make karate more spectacular for the spectators, because you will go for the higher scoring kicks rather than the punches, hopefully.
That's right. I mean, someone can do a lot of work, score 3 punches, and then with 1 kick, they're even again.
Right, so here we go, and I will bow to experience during the course of the fight with Tiki, the current England coach, one of our great karate legends, and he'll talk us through this. Noel started very brightly with, as you said, going for those kicks, Tiki.
Yeah, very much so. Cain's in the red belt, Noel's in the blue. A bit messy at the moment. They've got to settle down. This is the nerves coming in. This is very messy at the start. They've got to settle themselves.
Now, is that a normal-sized area for them to fight on, or is it slightly larger?
It's a normal size, only normally it would go a bit more. So at one point given to Cain for a punch there. They've got to be very careful. Take down there, and as it before, the referee had already called Yammer, which means stop, so no point there.
So about how long, we've got 3 minutes, about how long do you think for these two guys before the adrenaline settles down and they get into their rhythm?
About now they'll be settling down. The first fight's always the worst one for you. You've just got to get through the first one. They've got to be very careful they don't go off this area though, because there's a drop either side. So
yeah, spatial awareness will be important to them.
There's a good point to Red. Another punch to Cain. He's settling down now.
Both these men are experienced, but how much will knowing that it's going to go on Sky Sports, that it's for 10,000, will that affect their attitude compared to how they would normally fight, Tiki?
Not now. Not now it started. But before that they would, but so once they're into the fight now, all they see now is their opponent.
When they settle into a rhythm like this, to me it seems obviously that Noel is more the aggressor. Is Cain one of those guys that's happy to counter, to bring his man
on? He likes to counter, but what's happened now Cain's... Since Cain scored it.
To make some noise and show your appreciation for the fighters.
That's a point back to Noel, isn't it? Yeah. So now, what's happened? Cain scored the first 2. You can see Noel's work on him, trying to pull his punch out now, trying to draw him out instead of just throwing anything at him. Pick it up now. It's 2-1.
Yes, obviously, I don't think age will tell you more, but again, Cain seems very fast off the mark, Tiki.
He was very fast then, but he looked like he walked into a punch. But the referee has the best angle for it. Another punch went past. So they've just got to get their target and the focus. You know, they start their punch, but the head's only got to move. They've only got to move their eye contact a fraction to the left, and the punch just goes right off the body.
And one thing we must stress in karate, clean technique is so important, isn't it?
Very important. Pull that punch out from Cain.
I thought the kick landed there, Tiki.
It looked short to me. It looked short, but I think Cain should be more alert there. I mean, he done one and then he come back with a double.
So at this moment in time, who do you feel has maybe got the ascendancy just at the moment?
Well, the longer the fight goes on, the younger man should be the fittest. As I say, Noel made the mistakes and walked into Cain's punching, but he's changed the fight around now, and he's fighting a much more tactical fight. One judge says that went past, and one referee says it's in. So that's 3 to Cain, 1 to Noel. So Noel will go for one of them kicks. So he's going to have to try and pull a kick back now.
As you said, as soon as you said that, he tried, and then Cain looking for the sweep.
Yeah. I mean, if I was on the line now with Cain, I'd be telling him watch his legs, and he's coming for the kick now. So it's good to see him thinking that out.
And as you mentioned earlier, that in close-up there we saw on the floor Noel taking a really deep breath. He looks quite tired now.
He does look tired. So there's a lot of people out there and there's not a lot of air.
So there you have it, our first fight, Cain Canning, Noel Mantock, and Cain gets the decision as predicted by Tiki Donovan.